Alright, so it looks like we are about to see new record highs in the next few days, both on the SPY and the QQQ, which keep rising and are approaching their all-time highs. You know, in times like these, it's absolutely common to have some doubts, such as, will we have the strength to break through the previous highs? Will it fall again? What should we do if it does start to fall again? Well, that's precisely what we're gonna see in today's video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra Channel, where we study the market through the lens of technical analysis, without guesswork, without gut feelings, without emotions, right? Because all our strategies, all our ideas are based on technical evidence, charts, and facts. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. So let's see what's going on over here on SPY ETF, which is insanely bullish. There is not a single bearish reaction suggesting that we could see a pullback ahead. As far as I know, today we only see another bullish candle heading towards the next technical resistance level at 609, which is SPY's all-time high. Now, you may ask, but Nathan, what if we see a bearish reaction? I know there is not a single top signal right now. There is not a single bearish reaction suggesting a pullback, but what if we see one? What if we see one right here, below the 609, below the previous resistance level? Because it is a resistance level, right? I mean, now would be the perfect time for us to see a bearish reaction on SPY. Yes, you're totally correct. However, if we see a bearish reaction, bear in mind that the trend is still very bullish, and that any pullback will have to face many support levels. For instance, on the 1-hour chart, short-term wise, we still see a series of higher highs, higher lows, all right? We don't see lower highs, lower lows. We only see higher highs, higher lows. If we see a top signal, if we see a pullback, we could see SPY closing the previous open gap over here around 602, which is very close to the 21-hour EMA, the exponential moving average on the 1-hour chart, making this entire area a double support area short-term wise for the SPY. Any pullback to the 602, 603 could be just a harmless pullback on the short term. Now, but Nathan, what if we see SPY losing these short-term support levels? All right. If we see SPY losing these support levels, then we may see a sharper correction ahead, all right? Possibly to retest lower support levels on the daily chart, like the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart. What's more, there is another support level, which is this trend line over here, the previous resistance line of this ascending channel. I'm so sorry, descending channel, right? So this key point is another technical support level for us. Therefore, if we see SPY missing its short-term support levels, we could see a pullback to the 500 and the $93, $92 again, and then we'll see. Again, since it is still a bull trend, any pullback to one of these support levels could be just another buying opportunity if we see a technical bottom signal suggesting a buy signal for us. Alright, because right now, guys, if you ask me, is SPY a good buy right now? Guys, not right now. Right now, in fact, if you bought SPY, if you bought stocks near this support level, now you should start thinking about selling your positions, taking some profits, right? Because we don't know. Either way, we have yet to hit our next technical resistance level, and we don't see any meaningful top signal. So, okay, the situation is still under control, but if we see another pullback and if we see a bullish reaction near our support levels, then fantastic. SPY may trigger another buy signal for us in order to capture another bullish leg, all right? And then I see SPY breaking the 609, making new highs because, guys, so far SPY is very bullish on the weekly chart as well. On the weekly chart, last week we saw a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, one of the most reliable candlestick patterns known in technical analysis, a very reliable one from a statistical point of view. It does reverse the trend more often than not, and that this pattern appeared right above a double support level on the weekly chart made by the 21 weekly moving average, and of course this purple trend line connecting the previous bottom levels since October 2023, which is working again on SPY. All right, so this is the beauty of technical analysis. We can identify the most important inflection points and react properly, because TA is not supposed to help you in predicting the future. There is not a single tool in the realm of investing, in the realm of trading, that is capable of helping you to predict the future, right? This does not exist. Of course, many gurus will try to sell you the idea that yes, they can predict what's going to happen next. Well, they can't. No one can. Not even Warren Buffett can, all right? What we do over here is to react properly to the information we have right here, right now. And right here, right now, I see SPY making a bottom signal above a very important support level, period. Long-term wise, period. This is a quite meaningful bullish reaction. Now you may ask, Nathan, but what if you are wrong? What if we see SPY losing this support level of yours? Then all right, we are going to technically reverse the long-term trend. In this case, we're gonna see more opportunities to short instead of to buy, and we're gonna see many stocks collapsing, seeking lower levels, and then we will change our strategy. But so far, with the information we have, I see SPY insanely bullish. And of course, some of my haters, they will say that I'm crazy because I see SPY as insanely bullish right now. But guys, let's do a little exercise over here. Let's invert this chart. Is this chart going up or down to you? To me, it is a crystal clear bear trend. It is collapsing. There is not a single meaningful bottom signal. Every single time we bounce, we drop to break the previous support level. We bounce, we broke the previous support level. We bounce, we broke the previous support level, and then we bounced again just to break the next support level, in my humble opinion. Now, this is why I'm telling you guys, SPY is very bullish and it has everything in its favor to break the all-time high again. Of course, nothing is assured, nothing is guaranteed. It is not investment advice, but in the lack of technical evidence proving otherwise, SPY is very bullish, and any pullback to our support levels could be just another buying opportunity. Regarding the QQQ, we see the exact same situation. We are very bullish. Any pullback to the moving average again could be just another buy signal. We broke this descending channel's resistance level, and we are supposed to retest the next technical resistance level, 539. That's the next major inflection point, and of course it is also a major pivot point, as you can see here on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we saw a phenomenal bullish reaction, a bottom signal. This bottom signal has a name. It is a piercing line candlestick pattern, which is a quite reliable bullish reversal candle structure as well. It does reverse the trend more than 60% of the time, all right? So you have an statistical advantage over here. So it is looking quite good. By breaking the 539, if you ask me, the QQQ is going to retest the next resistance level, which is the resistance line of this ascending channel, because we are still inside an ascending channel on the weekly chart. We are still maintaining the bullish momentum on the weekly chart, reacting above our support levels. So that's our next technical resistance level if we see the QQQ breaking through the 539 resistance level. And this is very good for many stocks, particularly tech stocks, which are supposed to benefit a lot from this movement. We see Nvidia heading towards its all-time high again. Unlike SPY, unlike the QQQ, I see Nvidia moving sideways. For the past few months, since October 2024, we see nothing more, nothing less than a sideways erratic movement between the 150s and the 130s. And right now, after making a bottom signal just above the 130s, we see Nvidia trying to retest the 149, the 150s again, all right? So that's a quite interesting and a technical movement as well. And guys, of course, I have to be transparent. I have to tell you guys, I have an educational project, the 5% project, and over there I did recommend buying Nvidia over here near this bottom level, and right now we are up nicely. Of course, I have seen many of my haters cheering against Nvidia, right, saying that it should drop, it should collapse. Guys, I'm totally used to it, because since 2022, when Cathie Wood said that Nvidia was overvalued in 2022. In 2022, Nvidia was trading around, let me see, $14, $13, $12. That's quite crazy, right? It was overvalued according to Cathie Wood. And I often see many haters cheering against it, but guys, there is no use. Against technical evidence, there are no arguments, all right? And remember, for those of you who want to trade with us, I invite you to join the 5% project, our educational project, where I share trading signals and strategies with our members. Yes, you will get trading signals on Tesla, Nvidia, and any other stock that comes onto my radar. I scan every single day. I scan about 100 stocks per day, every single day, and at the end of the day I share the best ones, the best signals I see around. Just check out our website for more information, and know that it is a service that's completely free to try, totally free to try. You can try for free, cancel whatever you want, no strings attached. If you want to learn more and trade with a community that's skin in the game, the link to it is on our website in this video's description, all right? It is right here below in this video's description, all right? Just take a look over there, come and trade with us. Now, guys, back to Nvidia. As far as I know, we made a bottom signal above the 130s support level. In addition, when we take a look at the weekly chart, we saw a bullish reaction above the 21 weekly moving average. Therefore, we are still maintaining the long-term uptrend. Yes, medium-term wise, we are inside a congestion. However, long-term wise, we are still in an uptrend. The weekly chart is clearly up. We are still above the 21 weekly moving average, and if you ask me, by breaking the 149 resistance level, Nvidia could easily seek higher levels like the 180s again. Therefore, we gotta bear in mind that we are insanely bullish heading towards our next technical target, because the 149 area is my personal technical target, because we at the 5% project, we bought down here. Then we'll see if Nvidia will be a sell again or not. If it does trigger a sell, okay. If it doesn't, all right, fantastic, because technical analysis is to help us to react properly to what we see. Right now there's no technical evidence suggesting that we could see a sell or not, so it is just too soon. So far, Nvidia is just bullish, following our plan. Now, Tesla is looking quite interesting because it failed in breaking the 426 resistance level again. All right, today we found a crystal clear resistance level in this area over here, while we are still above the 21-day EMA. So it is a quite complex situation, because it all depends on the direction of the next breakout. It is going to report earnings in 7 days. 7 days, guys. It will report earnings. So the volatility will certainly increase. And whatever happens next, I see very interesting support and resistance levels. If we see Tesla collapsing, if we see Tesla dropping, I see the $358 as our next major support level. If we see Tesla exploding, 488. Okay, if we see Tesla breaking the 488, fantastic, amazing. It is going to seek much higher levels, maybe the $500 next. But guys, so far it is getting squeezed between the ascending moving average and this resistance level at 426. Again, only a breakout will bring something new to us. here in Tesla. Now, regarding AMD, this one is trying very hard to break the 21-day EMA. It is on the verge of reversing the trend. However, I'm still a little bit skeptical because AMD lacks technical evidence suggesting a major bullish reversal chart structure on the daily chart. See, on the daily chart, we still see this. Lower highs, lower lows, right? We don't see higher highs, higher lows. We only see lower highs, lower lows, retesting every single time we retest the moving average or any resistance level, we drop again, losing the previous support level. So it is clearly insanely bearish. We don't see any meaningful bottom signal on AMD. If you look at the weekly chart, maybe you see the possibility of a bounce. However, on the daily chart, we have yet to see this, right? This. Higher highs, higher lows. As long as we don't see higher highs, higher lows, AMD is not going to truly reverse. If we see a meaningful reversal, fantastic. We could close the previous gaps over here, retesting our next resistance levels because we do have many open gaps above the price. And remember, gaps work as magnets for the price when trends reverse. Therefore, the 144, the 167, or maybe even the 174 area, these key points could be our next technical targets if we see AMD actually triggering a meaningful bullish reversal. So far, no meaningful bullish reversal. I know we are breaking the moving average, great, but this alone is not a meaningful bullish reaction yet. Regarding Palantir, we see Palantir exploding, flying, breaking its resistance levels. If you ask me, it is heading towards the $84 again. All right, there is not a single technical bearish evidence suggesting that Palantir is going to correct or make a top signal. Even if it does make a top signal, we see the 21-day EMA, the $71 and the $63 as our next major support levels that could hold the price if we see a correction ahead. So far, there is not the slightest bearish reaction that could bring up the possibility of a pullback. So we are still very bullish. On the weekly chart, I would be happier to see Palantir closer to the moving average. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I would love to see that, but right here, right now, we are reacting above this support level. If we see Palantir losing, and this is why the $63 is quite important, because if we see Palantir losing the $64, we are going to trigger another bearish pivot point, another lower high, lower low. In this case, we could see a sharper correction on Nvidia on the weekly chart as well, because the $63, the $64 area is very close to the moving average. All right, so by losing this key point, we could correct all the way down to the $45 again. All right, so it is very important for Palantir to maintain its price above its support levels for now in order to avoid a sharper correction. So far, so good. Okay, so far, Palantir is still very bullish. But let's pay attention to these key points right now. ARM Holdings is flying. It is exploding. I did recommend ARM Holdings to the members of the 5% project right here on January 2nd over here, right? It did trigger one of our strategies, the aggressive strategy, which requires only a breakout of the previous day's high in order to get triggered. This one triggered a fantastic buy signal, and right now it is going up almost 40% in 20 days, in precisely 20 days since it triggered our buy signal. ARM Holdings is breaking every single one of its resistance levels, and so far, if you ask me, ARM Holdings next technical resistance level is $188. There is absolutely nothing suggesting that it is going to reverse or correct from here, but if you ask me, in my humble opinion, if you are still in ARM Holdings, you should consider booking profits, at least partially, all right? And then set a trailing stop gain below one of these support levels, maybe the $173, maybe the $164. And if we see ARM Holdings losing one of these two key points, okay, You will let the market cash you out, you will book your profits, you would still made a fantastic trade, and this is it. Call that a day, okay? Let's forget about it for a few weeks, all right? Then if we see ARM Holdings back to our support levels, making a bullish reaction, it is going to be another fantastic buy. But so far, it is just now is the time for us to consider taking profits, okay? So no, I don't see ARM Holdings as a good buy right now. Of course, it could explode, it could seek higher levels, but here we work with risk management, we work with strategy, and a 40% gains over here is a fantastic trade. Therefore, I don't see as a buy. And if you can set a trailing stop gain below one of these support levels to lock your profits, fantastic. That's just fantastic. And this is how you trade with strategy. Again, join the 5% project. It is free to try. The link to my website is in this video's description, okay? Join us over there and see if we can help you with your trading. Now, Robinhood markets. This one you guys asked me to analyze a lot. And guys, I never analyzed Robinhood, so let me analyze it together with you guys over here. I see a crystal clear, a previous top signal, a previous top level, triple top area, by the way, right? The $42, $43 was a triple top area. This key point is supposed to act as a future support level for us if we see a pullback. Now, if we see a pullback, we're gonna face the $44 area near the 21-day EMA. That's a double support level for us. If we see any bullish reaction around this support level, fantastic. It is going to be a buy again, probably, because the risk-reward ratio will be very good. You're going to buy near support level with a very small stop loss, and your potential profits will be very, very good. Therefore, yes, Robinhood could be a buy again. However, we should see this one deserves a pullback first. Right now, no, it is not interesting, at least not to me. I'm not saying it is not going to continue the bullish rally, because it could continue its bullish rally. However, from the point of view of risk management, I don't see a good entry point. I mean, where is going to be my stop loss on this, all right? So it is quite difficult to understand what's going on. So I prefer to see a pullback to this double support level. On the weekly chart, we see Robinhood going up nicely, maybe to retest the previous all-time high around $85. So yes, if we see any correction, in my humble opinion, it is going to be just another buying opportunity, because we are in a technical uptrend. Any pullback will offer another good entry point with a good risk-reward ratio. And I'm gonna keep you guys updated on these stocks and much more here in this channel. So if you are still not a subscriber, my dear friend, just subscribe to this channel, because you clearly like technical analysis, all right? You are watching this video for almost 24 minutes. Dude, it is to you. This channel is to you, all right? So subscribe, click the like button to support me as well. See you guys tomorrow as usual. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye-bye.